All right, time now for Great Day Books. We found an author along the shoreline who writes books for children and teens.
Melissa Cole went to her writing studio to learn more. Take a look.
I, Jasmine Taguchi, love summer. Summer is fun because every day feels like a holiday, but this summer was very special. I was going on a big family vacation. For the first time ever, I was going to Japan.
Is this where you do all of your writing?
It is. I call it the word nest because I love words and I love birds. And I write and I stare out the window and talk to myself and I pace.
But this is where all the ideas happen.
This is where the ideas happen. This was every single book that I've had published is written here.
Meet author Debbie Michiko Florence of Mystic.
I actually started off as a travel writer, and it was my first experience working with an editor, which was brand new, so that was a good experience. And then I entered some short story contests, and I won them. And I thought, oh, this writing thing, that's really easy. And then I started pursuing writing books, and it took me 15 years to make my first sale.
Today, she has 26 books published and 3 more on the way. Her heritage has a big influence in all of them. Florence is third-generation Japanese American.
I grew up at a time in Los Angeles with a very diverse friend group, a lot of Asian Americans, Japanese Americans. So I grew up feeling very American, and it wasn't until I was a mother myself that I noticed that the books that I read growing up, I loved them, but there was no real representation, and I really wanted to write books with Japanese American representation. Jasmine Taguchi Mochi Queen was my very first book that I wrote and sold. I wrote other books. It is about a third-grade Japanese American girl named Jasmine Taguchi, and that first book is about her wanting to participate in making mochi traditionally. Mochi is a Japanese sweet rice treat, and traditionally there was a boy's job and a girl's job. And she wants to do the boy's job of pounding the mochi. So the story is about her trying to convince her family to let her do the boy's job.
Oh, wow, okay. I love mochi. It's delicious.
Yeah, I do too.
And then you have some chapter books?
Yeah, so there's a whole series. There's 8 books total of Jasmine and her friends and family with a Japanese American thread through each one. All right, so Sweet and Sour is an upper middle grade book. All my middle grade books tend to focus on friendship and first crushes, and this one is set in Mystic, Connecticut. And Amai and Zach come here every summer with their families to spend vacation together, and they have a falling out.
Oh,
but
okay.
I get to talk about some of my favorite places here.
Yeah, because I can recognize this from downtown.
Yeah, that's Big Square Books, and on the back is the Mystic Drawbridge ice cream.
So if you love Mystic, you'll recognize some threads throughout.
Absolutely.
This one is a picture book biography, and the illustrations are incredible.
And it's a tale about an actual chef who had a dream when she was little. She wanted to become a certain type of chef, a kaiseki chef, but only men are kaiseki chefs. So she followed her dream and made it come true. And she's now a chef at a Michelin-starred restaurant called En Naka in Los Angeles.
So it's based on a true story.
It is a true story, yes.
This book will be out in the spring.
It is a mystery set in a boarding school where silver envelopes are slid under the doors of all the kids, and they have to solve a mystery.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
All right. So this isn't even out yet. This comes out March.
Comes out in March. I'm very excited.
And can we find these in local bookstores plus online?
Yes, you can find any of my books everywhere books are sold. In Connecticut, Bank Square Books and Mystic, and let's see, there's Possible Futures in New Haven. I'm so grateful to all the bookstores out there for carrying my books.
She's also grateful for her supportive fans.
I've had moms tell me tearfully that they wish they had had those books growing up, but so happy to be able to share those books with their young people, their children. Teachers have mentioned how important it is for their students to see themselves in the pages of a book.
And perhaps the sweetest note came from a young reader.
And maybe when I grow up, I might want to be a writer just like you, never stop writing. And this was my very first letter from a reader that was sent to me way back in 2017. The teacher actually let me know that this young lady, who's Asian American, was not interested in reading or writing at all until she saw the cover to Jasmine Taguchi Mochi Queen, and she saw herself there. And she started reading, and then she started writing. And now she's probably, what, in 10th grade? But I keep this letter here to remind me why I write. I write for these readers.
So this is your very first piece of fan mail?
Yes.
That's so special.
Now, if you'd like to learn more about these books, you can visit Debbie's website. I really love her word nest. It is Debbie Michiko, and that's awesome. And it's at DebbieMichikoFlorence.com. Great Day, Connecticut. We'll be right back.